Have you ever wanted to learn how to budget or manage your money, but just was never taught? You come from a family, maybe they don't talk about money. You just don't know where to start. Hi, my name is Xavier Vallhonrat, and I started the same journey as you. I came from an immigrant family, middle income family, that didn't really talk about money. You know, they instilled good work ethics, building good character, and I had great parents, but they never really explained money and how it works. So in my personal journey, I would read books. I would ask successful entrepreneurs, hey, man, how do you budget your money? What do you do to invest? I would ask all kinds of questions to successful entrepreneurs. I would watch YouTube videos from Dave Ramsey and Brian Tracy and just all other kind of successful people that I could find. I was like a sponge. I wanted to absorb it. And what I found out is that the wealthy use principles to manage their money. And so I'm going to give you 3 core principles that I personally use that can help someone that hasn't started to get started to budgeting and managing their money better. Principle number 1, look at your bank accounts every single day. This principle right here is something that I live by. I may take one day a week off from not looking at my bank accounts, but I notice the wealthy look at their accounts every single day. They want to know where their money is at. They want to make sure there's no fraudulent charges. They want to see exactly what they have in their balance so there's no surprises. And what I found out through my budgeting journey is that the longer I wait and don't look at my bank accounts, I lose momentum. I don't want to open it up. I don't want to budget. I'm overwhelmed. But when I'm looking at it every day, what happens is I build a little bit of momentum, and the next day gets easier, and the next day gets easier. And I feel better about where I'm at financially. So core principle number 1, look at your bank accounts every single day. Core principle number 2, having multiple bank accounts. This idea right here was like an explosion to my brain. I couldn't believe it when I actually started doing it, but it's helped me out so much. When I first started, I had 1 bank account. And as I started saving money, I would always spend it because I saw the funds there and there was something I wanted to buy. But by creating multiple bank accounts, it helped me to give me the discipline to save money or designate money for different purposes. And there's all kinds of neat ways you can do this. For me, for instance, I have a main account which I use for spending and regular purchases. I'll have an account for savings and taxes. I'll have an account for purchases that I need to buy for my business or payroll. Having this makes it so much easier when I look at my spread of finances, and it helps me to understand where exactly my money is at and knowing what I can and can't spend. Core principle number 2, having multiple bank accounts. And last but not least, principle number 3, for someone starting out in their budgeting, money management journey, is to always save by percentages. And I personally recommend that you start out at 5% and try to work your way up as far as you can go. I personally try to save 10% of my money at least, but that can be a big obstacle for somebody. But the great thing about percentages is you can designate the percentage of funds that you want to save. And if you make less, it's okay. If you make more, it's okay, because it's all based on percentages. There's not a set amount. Having a set amount can kind of be overwhelming sometimes. If you say, I'm going to save X amount of dollars, and then your income drops and you're still saving X amount of dollars, but by percentages, it fluctuates with your income. Guys, I appreciate you watching. If you found this information valuable, if you got any kind of nugget on it, if you could help me out by liking and subscribing to my channel, it would help me out a lot. I create these videos to help other entrepreneurs, to help other people that maybe didn't know don't know about money or don't know how to do anything with money. I created these videos for you in mind, and I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, please comment below.